Hello friends, this is Hedda. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another Penpal video. In this video I am going to reply to Geena, who sent a letter to my PO box last month, and this video is kindly sponsored by Notebook Therapy, who sent me their new Sakura Journey collection of notebooks, washi tape, stamps and other stuff. So I'm really excited to show you everything and then make a Penpal letter for Geena with it. So before I get into the crafting, let me show you some of the stuff from the new collection. First up, we have a wooden stamp set with a combination of large and small stamps. There are frames, decorative stamps, tiny stamps, just a lot of variety. This stamp set is so playful because there are no straight lines, so it feels very organic, and I really like that. My favorite stamp from this one is probably the male stamp one or the cherry blossom branch. This collection actually has two washi tape sets, not just one. The first one is this one. It has 10 different tapes, and then it comes with 3 washi sticker sheets that are really cute. You can actually write on some of the tapes, and some of them are pet tapes. And then there are also gilded washi tape, so there's so much variety in this washi tape set. If I had to pick a favorite, I would probably pick the one in the top right, the one with all of the cherry blossoms next to one another. It's really cute. The second washi tape set has 6 wide washi tapes. 4 of them are pet tapes, and then there are 2 washi tapes, one of which you can actually write on. These are really fun, and you'll see me cut out some pieces from these washi tapes in the video to use them as stickers because they work really well for that. Next up is one of my favorite products from this collection, and that is a set of scrapbooking paper. There are 15 sheets. They're all different colors and textures. They're both cream colored and pink and blue, all different shades. And it also comes with a set of sticker flakes and even some fake wax seals. I thought this was really cool. I wasn't brave enough to actually put it on this letter, but maybe on the next one that I make. I really like these stickers. There's a mix of washi stickers and pet stickers, so they're see-through, which is really nice. Some photos and some like stamp drawings, and the best part is that there are 2 of each, so you don't have to worry about using one and keeping one. Next up is a brand new product that Notebook Therapy has never had before, and that's a traveler's notebook. A traveler's notebook is a system where there is a cover. This one is vegan leather, and then there are elastics on the inside to hold inserts. And this one comes with 3 inserts already, 1 blank white insert, 1 dotted craft insert, and then 1 dotted white insert. The paper is the same as their regular notebooks, I think, so 160 GSM. The size is actually right between a standard and a passport size TN if you've ever had a Traveler's Company TN. It comes with another washi sticker sheet, and this Traveler's notebook is super chunky, but you can easily remove 1 or 2 inserts if you don't want to use all 3 at once. So a TN is super convenient. I actually used a TN as my bullet journal in 2019 and the beginning of 2020. There are also 2 regular bound notebooks. These come in 3 different sizes, original, A5 and B5. I have the A5 sized ones here. There's a pale pink and then there's a periwinkle blue. The covers are super smooth vegan leather, and the paper is dot grid, 160 GSM, and bright white. They have gilded edges, which I really like. My current bullet journal is from Notebook Therapy with gilded edges. You can just see how the light hits it and it reflects on my table. It's just really nice. And other than these products, there are also a few more that I don't have at the moment. There are 2 new pouches, a travel pouch and a notebook pouch, which are on their way to me right now. I'm very excited to see those. There's also a new blue pop-up pencil case, which looks super cute with last year's Sakura edition pop-up pencil case, which I'm currently using to hold my washi tape samples. And then of course there are last year's Sakura edition washi tape, which was the very first washi tape collection from Notebook Therapy, if I'm not mistaken. So there you have it, another beautiful collection from Notebook Therapy. Seriously, I don't know how they do it, but each collection is more beautiful than the last. I have an affiliate code for Notebook Therapy, so if you want to make a purchase from them, you can use my code mochibujo10 for 10% off, which gives me a small commission and you get a discount. And now let's make a pen pal letter with all this stuff. As you can see, this collection has a lot of pink and blue, so Kat from Kat's Planner and I came up with a plan to each focus on one of the colors. So of course I'm doing a more pink letter while she's focusing more on the blue parts of this collection. Her style and my style, they're pretty much like day and night when it comes to color preference, so we thought this would be a fun collaboration, a little challenge for us. I mean, the real challenge would be to switch the colors, but this felt more like us, so yeah, I'm focusing a lot on the pink parts, like the pink washi tapes and the pink papers, and I have a pink envelope, as you can see. And then Kat is doing more blue, so I have put a link in the description box to her video, so you can check that out after this one. As you can see, I have just started decorating the envelope. It was a little bit difficult to put this together because the envelope is kind of the wrong pink, if you know what I mean. Like, the envelope is a little bit warmer than the washi tape set, but I think with the big piece of white paper in the middle it kind of works. I used a very pale blue kind of periwinkle Tombow dual brush pen to write Geena's name on a separate piece of paper, and then I am just going to glue that on top of the envelope. And here's a top tip if you're using some of the scrapbooking paper from Notebook Therapy. I love using roller tape, especially the one from Tombow, the Tombow mono roller tape glue or similar ones, but with textured paper like this, a glue stick is actually much better. So a glue stick sometimes warps the paper, but it will keep things stuck to the textured paper, and roller tape won't. So I've had that problem many times where the roller tape glue doesn't stick to the textured paper. So I'm really happy that I got a glue stick because it's been a lifesaver. The way I built this envelope is I started by putting down some larger pieces of washi tape, and then I used some scrapbooking paper on top of that, and then after that I am building with stickers and with Geena's name, and also the little rectangle where I'll write her address. It's nice to have a spot for the address in the middle of the envelope that is not full of decoration, because you want the postal service to be able to see who the letter is for, you know? And then I am using some of the pet tape as stickers. So I just take my scissors and cut them out, really. It's a little bit tedious and some of the tape does get stuck on my scissors, but it looks really nice on the envelope, so I'm not really mad about it. I did take a chance and put a stamp in the top right corner where the actual postal stamp is gonna go, but it just looked so empty, so I wanted to fill it up. Here's a little fun fact for you. I am from Norway, and the standard for sending letters in Norway is to put the address on the back of the envelope, like the return address, your own address. I noticed that in the US, the standard is to put the return address in the top left corner on the front of the envelope. So all of the letters that I received from the US have the address, the return address in the front, and then when I receive letters from other places in the world, it's a little bit here and there. Some of them are on the back, some of them are on the front. There is actually a mail sorting machine in Norway, I guess several, but they sort the mail with a machine. And so I've actually had letters returned to me where the machine mistook the return address for the actual address it was going to, so I got mail returned to me without even leaving the country. So I try to be extra careful with pen pal letters to put the return address on the back so that it doesn't end up back in my PO box. Here you can see me decorating the letter that I am sending to Geena. It is the most important part of the letter. I always say this, the actual letter is more important than the extras. Geena actually didn't send me any extras. She sent me a letter and just a letter, and that's totally fine. So I kind of wanted to show you guys that that's totally okay. You don't have to include a bunch of extras, especially not when writing to me. It really doesn't matter. I mean, I love receiving extras. It's really fun to see the different stationery that everyone has, but I'm not going to be disappointed or anything if there aren't any extras. So this is my letter for Geena. I am not going to write it on camera because it's personal. So here I am starting the job to make the little card or folder that I am putting everything inside of the letter. This is actually just some paper that I ripped out of a drawing pad. It's quite thick paper, so it works really well as a card. I think it's like a mixed media type of paper, but it's too grainy for markers, so I guess it's more like a paint paper. I am decorating the front like any card would be decorated, really, because you have the front of the card and then you open it and then you usually have a message inside of the card, right? If it's like a greeting card or something like that. So that's the idea I'm going with here. So I'm decorating the front with washi tapes and some memo pads and then some stickers and stamps, all from the Sakura Journey collection. I went a bit overboard with a lot of the stamps here. I also used one of the writing washi tapes that comes in one of the washi tape sets. It has a bunch of like shorter pieces of washi tape with different decor, like some of them are grid, some of them have lines, and then you can write little messages on them or little titles like I did here. I'm trying to figure out the best pen for writing on washi tapes because not all of them will work, but I tried with a fine liner and a gel pen now, and it looked better after going over it twice, just so you know. I thought it might be a little bit boring if the back side was completely white, so I did put down some washi tapes and some of the like stamp washi tapes and some pet tape here on the back, just to have a little bit of decoration. And then we're moving on to the inside of the card, and here I used some vellum paper or tracing paper. It's pretty much the same thing, I think. I made 2 pockets on the right side, and then I made 1 pocket on the left side, or more like a band, I guess, to put the letter through, and then pockets on the right side. This is just me cutting out and ripping and gluing in. It did take a bit longer than usual, I don't know why, but I used some leftover tracing paper, so the sizing was a little bit random, but it worked. I tried putting the pockets on the right side towards the bottom of the page, if that makes sense, so that everything I put in the pockets will kind of poke out the top. The pocket on the top won't really be visible in the end because it will be covered by everything that goes in the bottom pocket. So yeah, you don't really have to think this through too much because the pockets aren't really going to be that visible in the end, but I did put some decoration on them since they are kind of see-through. So I put down some washi tape and some stickers again, or I guess I say stickers, but I mean stickers that I've cut out from the washi tape because that's what I've been doing a lot, and it works really well, right? It looks like stickers, it doesn't look like washi tape, so that's what I've been doing. I love having so many different kinds of washi tapes to layer because it makes it so easy to do collage stuff, because even if you don't have a bunch of ephemera, you can still have a lot of different tapes, and layering them like this is really fun. I did use a little bit of blue in here, but only because I couldn't really avoid it. In some of the washi tapes there are like hints of blue, which I think is totally fine too because it does create a nice contrast. If you'd asked me like a couple of years ago if I would ever mix pink and blue, I'd probably say no, but I've been doing it a lot since I started making Penpal letters actually. Maybe because there is a lot of stationery that is kind of pink and blue. I don't think I've ever sent a Penpal letter that doesn't include a washi tape sample because it's such a simple thing for me to add. I do have a big washi tape collection. So here I am making a little sample for Geena, and I am using a gift tag that another Penpal sent to me in the past that I have used all the washi tape on, so I thought I would reuse it. You know, I love reusing things and recycling, so yeah, I put some of my favorite tapes from the washi tape set, and I did not put any pet tapes on there because they are a little bit trickier to put on cards like this, so I try to avoid making pet tape samples, but sometimes you can't really avoid it. And then I started stuffing the pockets with an assortment of ephemera and some stickers and memo pad sheets and just like anything that I think would fit the theme, so anything pink or baby blue. I also put in some of my own stickers from my shop, Ikigai Papir. I don't know if Geena has ever had any of my stickers, but I thought I would send her some, and hopefully it will brighten her day. You can't send stamps to a Penpal, well, I guess you can, but I won't send actual stamps to a pen pal. But I did stamp onto some sheets of paper and then I put those in there. I've had people send me that as well, and it's really fun because you can just like cut them out and use them as pieces of ephemera or stickers or something. I stuffed the pockets as much as I wanted. I try not to make my letters too chunky or too heavy because postage does add up when it weighs a lot, so I try to keep all of my pen pal letters below 50 grams. I know that every country has like different rules, but here in Norway the price is different. Under 20 grams, under 50 grams, and under 100 grams. I did make a mistake and made the card just slightly too tall, so I had to cut off a little bit at the bottom, but luckily there was room so it doesn't look weird or anything. And then I kind of just stuffed it into the envelope. And that's it. I really hope that Geena will like this letter. Hopefully it will have arrived already or is just around the corner. If you ever want to send me a letter or a postcard or something, my PO box address is in the description box below. I won't be able to check my PO box for the next couple of months or so, but I do check it regularly. I try to reply to all the letters that come in, but it might take me a while because I do get a lot of letters. So I make no promises, but I'm doing my best. If you enjoyed this video and watched it all the way to the end, please put a cherry blossom emoji in your comment. Thank you so much for watching this video, for subscribing, for clicking the like button, and thank you again to Notebook Therapy for sponsoring this video and for sending me all this gorgeous stationery. I hope that you're all having a lovely day and I'll see you next time. Bye!